Abundance is not a coincidence. It's a consequence of decisions they made when others chose comfort. They are certainties in disguise. Intuition is not divination, it's processing, because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. The echo of his voice bounces only in rooms where there is respect. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. Their mistakes are not failures. They are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop. Failure does not define them, it refines them, because they understand that language is the most powerful tool of construction. The way he listens makes others reveal more than they intended. Their vacations are investments in disguise. Each destination hides a market they plan to dominate before returning. The silence between phrases generates more impact than any presentation. Loneliness is not a price they pay. It is the space they need to hear the sound of empires growing. Their words are not expressions. They are creations. Their teams are not employees. They are extensions of their vision, multipliers of impact trained to think like them. His way of looking disarms speeches. The art on his walls doesn't decorate. It communicates silent power. Their words are not opinions. Change does not scare them. It excites them, because they see in every transformation the opportunity to redefine the possible. Their alliances are not transactions. They are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. Intuition is not luck. It's the sum of 1,000 patterns they processed while others only saw numbers. Success is not a destination, it's a process, and every achievement is simply evidence of systems that others cannot see. Their libraries do not hold books. They hold the mindsets of geniuses who learn to translate into action. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. The breeze entering his balcony was calculated when building it. Each button on his shirt cost more than an average rent. The doors he opens do not have standard locks, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. The value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. He does not publish his life. His life is commented on in low voices among elites. Their objectives are not dreams, they are destinies, because they operate with the certainty of those who have already experienced the result. While others wait for Monday to start, he has already closed 3 deals in what others call the early hours. Their alliances are not conveniences. They are architectures of power that redesign entire industries. Perfect execution is not a coincidence. It's an obsession, because they understand that small details create huge differences. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. Luxury does not surround him. It accompanies him without announcing itself. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because they extract maximum value from minimal elements and resources. The present is not limitation, it's opportunity, because they transform each moment into raw material for extraordinary futures. The conversations he has are not casual. They are strategies in disguise. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance. Memory doesn't store names, it stores patterns, because they recognize opportunities that others confuse with coincidences. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because each difficulty reveals exactly what capabilities they need to develop. Their routines are not habits, they are rituals of power that align mind, body, and purpose toward specific goals. Confidence is not a feeling, it's calculation, based on probabilities that they process faster than computers. They inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead. Watches do not mark hours, they mark commitments with key people. His suits are tailor-made like his decisions. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom. The phones he uses are not in stores, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Small decisions do not reach his desk. Their routines are not habits. They are architectures, structures designed to generate specific results. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures. The cold marble under his feet is the same from where empires are built. He is not interested in seeming successful. He is interested in being treated as someone who decides. Where others see expenses, he sees positioning. Every meeting is a move, every greeting an investment, because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living. Their words do not fill spaces, they create realities. because they operate 3 moves ahead of where others have just arrived. Ambition is not desire, it's responsibility, because they understand that their ability to create implies the obligation to do so. Communication is not exchange, it's construction, because every conversation builds bridges towards shared futures. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. The restaurant he frequents does not appear on Google Maps. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them, because every feeling is data about the state of the world. Others live for the weekend. She lives for the exact moment when an industry is ready to be conquered. There is no noise where he lives, only pure concentration and prolonged vision. It's efficiency, because they have eliminated everything that does not directly contribute to the goal. People mark times on clocks, but his time is measured in market movements and decisions that cannot wait, like pressure that turns coal into diamonds under extreme conditions. Their goals are not numbers, they are transformations, because they measure success in lives impacted, not in accumulated figures. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. Gold does not shine as much as the silence he generates when he enters. He does not give interviews, he gives results. Patience is not passivity, it's power, because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort. The cities he travels to have already been studied beforehand. Silence is not emptiness, it's potential. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. Learning is not a process, it's a state, because they maintain active curiosity that turns every experience into knowledge. Failure is not shame, it's investment, because every paid mistake becomes applied wisdom. Rain does not delay him, he waits for it as part of the show. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. The world sleeps in shifts, but his mind operates in a time zone known only to those who move continents. The view from his desk reaches further than any tower. Their objectives are not ambitions, they are commitments, because they operate with the intensity of those who do not accept alternatives. Because each day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. His rest is not leisure, it's part of the plan. In their homes, silence has its own weight, as if the walls hold the echo of decisions that change the world. Breakfast is not routine. The phrases he repeats are internal keys, not motivational mantras. Their decisions are not choices, they are destinies, because they understand that each option is a vote for the world they are building. The clock in his room has no hands, because in his world, time is mental. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility, because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. Time is not a limitation, it's a resource. And like any resource, its value lies in the wisdom with which it is invested. Leadership is not position, it's influence, the ability to make others see possibilities where they once saw limits. The figures do not impress him, they only motivate him to rebuild. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures, detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. While others celebrate achievements, he is already building the next one. Their decisions are not individual, they are collective, because they consider the impact on systems that others cannot see.